Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, the Cat's Eye Tarot 777. How are you? I am here to do a general reading for you, so without further ado, let's get started. This is for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is a general reading, not a personal one-to-one reading. So with that being said, all of this may resonate or only parts. Take what does, disregard the rest. All right, if none of this resonates, that simply means it is not your reading. Do check the other signs in your other placements and pop in on one of those videos to see if your reading may be there. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the general energies surrounding and present with Capricorn at this moment that they may need to see, be aware of, or understand in order for their highest and greater good and advancement? There's something here about loss. Okay, we need to reflect on some kind of loss. There's something here about going within to reflect on some type of feeling of loss. Either it's from the past or it's using our higher wisdom concerning behaviors that may have caused us to lose before. Connecting with ourselves when we feel that there is this type of energy surrounding us, okay? Maybe reflecting before inflicting on others. Using our higher wisdom before going to war as well is what I'm getting. I feel there's something here about change within ourselves and doing some soul searching having to do with that also, okay? What does the Five of Swords here represent? Yes. Strength. Strength is a card of not exerting our outward strength, but it could be, okay? It could be like having a moment where we're being brave and standing up for ourselves or for the rights of others. But it also is doing that gracefully, doing that diplomatically. Also, when we're braving our inner struggles within ourselves, we do not lash out, okay? We handle things with a different type of demeanor, with a demeanor that exudes strength beyond what is perceived as physical strength, beyond being domineering, okay? Maybe in the past that type of behavior has caused us loss, okay? Or maybe some type of inner struggle with feeling like we've lost something is why this is coming up. There's an inner struggle we may be holding back in the face of this. Why is the Hermit here? Control. Holding back. Needing to release control. There's something that we're holding on to control with that is causing us loss. We're having an inner struggle on this, and it's causing us to soul search as to why. The Five of Swords sometimes can be someone who is willing to do anything to win, and it could be an aggressor towards us. Somebody who fought very, very hard. Someone who fought hard and didn't have to. Someone who could have just accepted a win in another way, but went further to add insult to injury. Okay? And so we may feel like someone has wounded us, and there's an inner struggle here about that. So we are trying to soul search. We're looking for answers within ourselves and connecting as to why we feel stuck. Maybe with this energy. Okay, why does this happen, or why is this happening? There's a fear here. There's some type of fear. There's something about control. Maybe power struggles, okay? We may be reflecting on why it gets to this point, and it having to do with power struggles and fear of losing control, because we feel that once we lose that control, that's everything we have. Or vice versa. We may be dealing with a Leo, we may be dealing with a Virgo, or both. Okay, there is something here about holding great strength in the face of the fear of losing control. We may need to reflect on whatever had brought upon this fight for this to go this far. Somebody may have wounded us, or we may have wounded others in the fear of losing control. Great strength is found not in beating others down, but in transmuting that negative energy. Okay, transforming and transmuting that negative energy and making it work. Carrying each other, having the strength to pick each other up in moments of feeling, when we feel that our control is challenged. Having great compassion for each other, having great compassion within ourselves, so much so to understand and recognize the suffering in others, and their need for control. And instead of joining in that fight, making peace and finding victory in another way. And there may be a need for someone here to let go of that control that they feel they have by exerting strength or power over others, and recognizing where true strength lies within. Okay? There also is something here about a frequency, emitting the fighting frequency, emitting the controlling frequency, winning at all costs. That's why this happens. Let me see if I can pull anything else for you. Ooh. Yeah, the Emperor, the Hanged Man. There is great success in observation and emotional intelligence through that observation and intuition, leading that way. Okay, there's great success with observation, and gaining wisdom by not always acting out. Also, I want to say that through gaining wisdom, taking our time to pause and reflect, we will find ourselves to be victorious. Okay. The Hanged Man and the Emperor. There's protection here. There's guardian here. King of Cups also, again, I get the high emotional intelligence, okay? Being aware of our surroundings, caring for our empire, caring for our kingdom, those within our kingdom, staying committed to understanding others around us, and, to the needs of others beyond our own, reflecting on that and being the guardian of our kingdom, not just ruling over it, not just dominating over it, but being the guardian of and caring for it. There's something to be learned from that, from being still and observing. Knowing when to go to war and knowing when to preserve times of peace. Getting in tune. Okay. Great success here. Happiness and success. Illuminating this around us. You might find also that you may be someone who is in water, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, I get Pisces, and then there's Aries here. Something about those two characters, maybe watching them, maybe there's something that, an interaction that there is to observe from and gain wisdom from that interaction to help, to further become in tune. This is your reading. This is your energy. The details, if this resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about, and I hope it's helpful in any way, shape, or form. I am going to pull an oracle card now and see what message we get out of that for you, Capricorn. Strength, gentleness, strength and gentleness is what I'm feeling again. So let me read to you strength. Depicted here is a vintage starlet, a portrayal of feminine strength in action as she holds the symbolic weight of the world on her shoulders. The 12 suns above her head represent cosmic power and illumination. Okay? Her proud and naked form, scantily draped in a sheer veil, is surrounded by delicate dragonflies. As creatures of lakes and ponds, dragonflies symbolize the unconscious mind, water and yin, the female principle of the universe. Great emphasis is often placed on physical strength because it is tangible and easy to measure, whether in the form of prowess, status, or worldly power. Learning to discern the authentic nature of strength is part of our awakening as spiritual beings. This cultivation takes time and effort, and the measure of its might is not always obvious to the outside world. In earthly terms, strength can be developed through willingness to embrace life's lessons, while using them as a means to gain insight and wisdom. Wow. As sparks of the divine, however, our ultimate strength lies in our ability to connect and co-create in accordance with divine guidance. This card invites you to evaluate the role strength plays in your life and how it manifests in you. The quality of strength you have directly depends on whether you are aligned to the ego or the higher power. Notice your intentions and what motivates the call for strength. Perhaps you feel a need to prove yourself, or maybe you need to make wise decisions and stand firm. Sometimes life calls us to take a direct route to discover the real nature of strength. Whatever your needs, be open to strength's dynamic energy and use it wisely. In the face of adversity, remember the wonderful words of Phillips Brooks. I do not pray for a lighter load, but for a stronger back. Okay? Again, I feel like this message is giving you some type of key in towards success. So I hope you are still here and you heard that. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Capricorn, I look forward to seeing you next time.